So you can't sleep. Maybe you're even watching this right now while you can't sleep. Or maybe you can fall asleep, but something in your life keeps preventing you from getting the rest and sleep you really need. We all know that sleep is essential for recovery, especially from burnout. But what do you do when you just can't? Today, I want to talk about some of the barriers that keep us from getting the rest that our body and mind actually need, and how we can work with those barriers instead of fighting them. Hi, I'm Kathleen, and welcome to a safe space where I'll help you reconnect to your true needs and reclaim calm and clarity. So if that's something you're interested in, subscribe, grab a drink, maybe a cozy blanket, and let's get started. Women actually need about 8 to 10 hours of sleep per night for full recovery. And I'm not going to go into the science of why it's important because I think we all know that sleep is essential. I even used to get really frustrated when people would tell me how important sleep was at a time when I just couldn't get the sleep that I needed. The truth is, we all have barriers that make it hard to get the rest we need, and they can be energetic, emotional, and logistical barriers. I have a guide that goes into detail on each of these barriers and how they get in the way of slowing down and reconnecting to your true needs. But today I want to talk about them specifically in relation to sleep. So let's talk about them. So the first are emotional barriers. Emotions tend to surface at night because that's when many of our distractions fade. We don't have screens in front of us, we don't have work, we don't have people around us. And so it's finally giving our body and mind a chance to bring up those emotions that we might have been suppressing during the day. We're so used to the go, go, go and pushing through and never giving our bodies the chance to just rest. And so when you finally do give it the chance to rest when it comes to bedtime, that's when the emotions finally surface. So what helps is to try to process some of those emotions just at least a little bit before bed. So instead of doom scrolling, because doom scrolling is just another way to distract our mind and delay us from processing our emotions, either grab a journal, or if you're not into journaling, say the following out loud. What emotions are coming up for me right now? What's one thing I want to get out of my head? Even just naming what you're feeling can help release it and let your system unwind. Of course, you can go into detail when you're journaling or speaking out loud the reasons why those emotions might be coming up. But honestly, just saying what those emotions are is incredibly powerful and a way for your body and mind to take it out of your system so you can truly start to rest. And if you want to take this a step further, you can do things like body scans and meditations. There are so many guided meditation apps out there that can help you walk through how to pay attention to your body before you rest. It helps you be more in tune with what's going on in your body before your body tries to start communicating to you about it while you're falling asleep. I can link some of my favorites below. And a note here, I know that a lot of the emotions can feel uncomfortable, things like sadness, grief, anxiety, and overwhelm. But if you give your body that moment, that space to just notice it without even trying to change it, that is going to go a long way in your body feeling safe enough to just be and rest. The next are energetic barriers. So you know the nights when you're just feeling wired but tired, like all day you were saying how exhausted you were, and then when it comes time to actually trying to sleep, you just can't. That's because your cortisol levels are still too high. Your body is still in too much of a stress mode. You can also see this happening when you wake up at 3 a.m. That's when your cortisol levels naturally spike during sleep. And so if you weren't able to process that stress before falling asleep, that's when your body either can't fully rest when you're trying to fall asleep, or it wakes up during the night feeling like they're stressed, feeling like you're anxious. So it's important to process that stress, that energy, like you did those emotions. So what helps here is getting that energy, either that stress energy or that anxious energy, out before bed. Things like gentle shaking, gentle bouncing or hopping, stretching, or a few deep exhales helps your body see that it no longer needs to be in stress mode or fight, flight, or freeze mode, and it's truly safe to rest. You're literally telling your body it's safe to power down now. Another thing that helps here is to set a bedtime that is earlier than what you might actually think you need. Because so often in the evenings, we spend so much time scrolling, watching TV shows, show after show after show. We get caught up in them, even trying to clean or get things done. Instead of doing something small like cleaning a drawer, you decide before bed to start cleaning out your closet. And that's your body delaying, that's your body listening to the stress. So if you set instead an earlier bedtime, it triggers your body to say, okay, this is when I said I would rest, and put all of those to-dos beside. Accept that it's okay to rest now and you have done enough for today. You can't do anything else. Let go of what you were or weren't able to do and allow your body to feel safe. A gentle affirmation that can help here is to say, I've done enough. I can listen to my body when it's saying it's time for rest. And the third type of barrier is logistical barriers. Sometimes you are just in a season of life, whether it's days, weeks, months, years, where the amount of sleep you get isn't in your control. Maybe you're working multiple jobs. Maybe you have a child who doesn't sleep. Maybe you're dealing with a chronic illness. That is an incredibly difficult season to be in. So it's important to show yourself kindness, show yourself compassion, because you are not getting the rest you need. And so it's important to be extra gentle with yourself, even if you're feeling you actually just need to get more done. So what helps is to start with a reframe. When I was really heading into burnout, I was postpartum and my daughter was not sleeping through the night. She didn't start consistently sleeping through the night until really recently, and she's almost 3 years old. And that was really hard for me because I knew my body needed more sleep, but I just didn't see that there was a way that I could get more sleep. So if you're in a season like that, here's what can help. First, reframe sleep. Instead of telling yourself, oh my gosh, I just can't sleep, I just can't get the sleep I need, try telling yourself, maybe I can't sleep right now, but I can rest. So if you're up because of an illness, if you're up with a child, if you're up because you need to get to your next job or do your next thing or whatever it is, accept that resting, even just for 20 or 30 minutes, is better for your body than just pushing through. Also reframing it to say, well, I can't control this, maybe the amount of sleep you get, but I can control how kind I am throughout my day. So talking to yourself nicely, giving yourself permission to take those moments of rest when you can during the day instead of pushing through and getting your to-do list done. And sometimes it's about reassessing. So asking yourself gently, do all of these things actually need to be done? And do they need to be done by me? I know that when my daughter wasn't sleeping through the night, I felt this responsibility to always be the one to get her during the night and to get her when she woke up really early, because I knew that she would be really unhappy if it was my husband who was there to get her. But the acceptance there, the reassessment there was that really I don't have to be the one to get her. She is safe with somebody else, and it's okay if she's upset about it. She will be okay. She is safe. Not everything that we feel has to be done by us actually has to be done by us. It's about letting go of some of that responsibility, some of that burden that you're putting on yourself. I know that is easier said than done. I'm here for you via one-on-one sessions if you want more support in being able to set more boundaries in how you support yourself. And a quick note here, if you do end up being able to sleep better, get the sleep you need, even if it's for one night, it's actually quite normal to feel worse the next day because your body is finally getting the chance to heal and recover. And so it's going to feel things more strongly. It's no longer in that fight, flight, or freeze mode or survival mode. It's getting the chance to heal and feel. And so I hear a lot of people say, well, I'm okay on 5 or 6 hours of sleep, because when they get more sleep, they say they feel worse. But that's actually not the case. You are very likely to need the sleep. It's just your body finally catching up to all that deprivation and feeling the deprivation. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep trying to get more of that sleep. I promise it is good for you. And lastly, try not to grab your phone when you can't sleep. I know that is also incredibly hard, because the thing is, when we can't sleep, when some of those emotions, some of that energy is coming up, we typically feel very alone. And so reaching for a distraction or reaching for our phone is a way to feel a little bit connected. And unless you're reaching for your phone to contact somebody you care about who you think will respond in that moment, it's actually doing more harm than good for you. The stimulation, the blue light, it's not helping your body feel restful. So instead, in these moments, tell yourself, you are safe. You are not alone. You are here for yourself. As strange as that might sound, you are there for yourself. You are what is keeping you truly safe. And so remind yourself that you are safe in your own body, and it will respond. It will feel safe to actually give you that rest and sleep you need. Another tip here is to put your phone on do not disturb mode, so that when maybe you wake up and check the time, instead of being pulled in by some of the notifications, it's a blank screen and you're more likely to be able to go back to sleep. I hope that the main takeaway you're getting here is that healing your sleep isn't about trying harder. It's about creating the conditions, so the emotional, energetic, and logistical conditions that help you get the rest you need. I'd love to support you on this if you're still struggling to slow down and give yourself that space to feel and heal. I'm here for you, and I'll see you soon.